In this video, we will show the options that we have and the steps that we must follow to export a RAM elements model into ADINA. To export the model, we must navigate to File, Export, and click on the Create ADINA Input File command button. This will open up the Export to ADINA dialog box. At the top of the dialog, we have an option to specify the location where we want to export the ADINA input file. We can click on the Browse button to specify the location. The Global Access option allows us to specify whether we want to have the Y or the Z as a vertical axis after we export the model to ADINA. The Load Cases scheme allows us to choose between a multiple load cases or a time function scheme. Multiple load cases is suitable when we are running linear static analysis. Time functions is required if we will be running a nonlinear static analysis or a dynamic analysis once in ADINA. You can also choose to export the existing cross-sections in the RAM element model by shape or by their general properties. You can click on the question mark help button within the Export to ADINA dialog box to find out which sections can be exported by shape into ADINA. In this particular RAM elements model, we have 3 load cases and 3 load combinations. If we export this RAM elements model using the multiple load case scheme, the ADINA model will have 6 time steps. The first 3 time steps will have the load cases, and the last 3 time steps will have the load combinations. As we said before, this approach is suitable if we are going to be running a linear static analysis. If we choose the time function scheme, then the ADINA model will have 3 time functions. Time function 1 will be assigned to the dead load, time function 2 will be assigned to the live load, and time function 3 will be assigned to the wind in X direction. The load combinations will be ignored if we choose the time function scheme. This approach is suitable if we will be running a nonlinear static analysis or a dynamic analysis once in ADINA. Let's now proceed to export this model by navigating to File, Export, ADINA Input File. We will choose Z as a vertical axis. We will select a time function scheme, and we will choose to export the sections by shape. We click OK, and this will generate the ADINA input file for us. To open up the ADINA input file from the ADINA user interface, we can navigate to Start, Open Batch. We will locate the file that we have just exported and open it. We can see that the model has been imported, including its mesh, materials, cross-sections, supports, and loads. We can also navigate to Control and Time functions to confirm that we have 3 time functions as expected. These time functions are assigned to the dead load, live load, and wind load in the X direction. In next videos, we will show an entire workflow on how to export a model from RAM elements to ADINA, performing analysis, and finally obtaining results. Thank you very much for watching.